Here it is. Here it is. We are going old school today, and we are going through 80 marketing strategies. Because I tell you what, this is not, just letting you know, this is not ChatGTP come up with 80 marketing ideas. This is Mark Rossetto's brain, 20 years in the business. I wrote this list nearly 8 to 10 years ago. And to be honest, it's the same today as it was 8 to 10 years ago. One of the things in your photography business that I don't think you understand is that it's all the same stuff. We've been doing the same marketing, the same print, the same things for such a long time. And I just want to make it really super clear though. Over the years, yes, I absolutely agree that the methods are different. Social media, people's buying cycles, economics, times. But let's be honest, I've been doing this since 2005. I started my business in the GFC, the Great Financial, Great Financial Crisis in 2009. I've been through it all. We've been through COVID. We've been through all these economic times. But one of the things is that the principles are the same, the methods are different. So all these principles are the same. What is different these days is the methods. And the biggest difference specifically is all the AI, the systems, the automations, the workflows. It's quicker, faster, and easier. But it doesn't change the fact that you need to get off your ass, out of your computer, get out of the box, and do something else. Because I can tell you now, life is so much easier if you had tens of thousands and thousands of dollars, and all you needed to do is set up a Facebook ad or a Facebook ad, a Google ad, an Instagram ad, and just pay for clicks. If that is you and you've got tens of thousands of dollars to spend and you've got the systems and processes to back it up, congratulations, you've hit the big time. You do not need to do any other marketing, because at the end of the day, you pay to play. And I must admit though, here's a secret, right? Here's a secret from the big studios. I'm talking big studios, anything over $1 million per year. Australian, US, UK, anywhere. They all pay to play. They all do Facebook ads. They all have systems, processes, workflows set up to generate leads. Now, that's fine if you have all that set up. And that's fine if you've got $5,000 to $10,000 a month to throw at Facebook. Because we've done interviews with, pardon me, still getting over my man flu. We've done interviews with photographers who pay to play. End of the day, like, the systems all work, but if you can't afford that, then 90% of you, right, you need another option. And at the same time, hello Natalie, Melissa, Ina, and Kate. At the same time though, we don't have $5,000 to spend on Facebook ads. We don't have the knowledge and systems to do that. But what we do have is 80 other strategies that we can come up with. So we're going to go on a journey. This is going to be rapid fire. This is not a preference of start from first and go to the 80. This is just pick and choose your own adventure. I will tell you one thing. If you're not sure what to do, grab one idea and do that today. And then tomorrow, grab another one. And then the next day, grab another one. And then the next day, grab another one. Most of these, if you've got some processes to set up, you're going to take a little bit of time. But most of these are just getting out there and pounding the pavement. Who remembers the old school days of pounding the pavement? Anyone out there? I see Kate Ellis, you would remember that. I see Angie Clark, you remember that. Melissa Alladrich. There was no social media. You can't do this and reach thousands of people. You had to do it the hard way. So, pardon me. Let's go through rapid fire. Grab a pen, grab a paper, grab a coffee, grab a tea, grab a scotch, grab a wine, whatever you need to do. There is a mix between passive, active, and digital marketing. Let me make this really clear. You can't do one without the other. You can't do digital marketing and pay to play on Facebook if you don't have all your passive systems set up, like your website, your automations, your workflows, your systems, your processes, and all that kind of stuff. You can't do active marketing to a crowd that you don't even know you exist. You can do the best giveaway in the world, but if nobody wants your stuff, then no one gives a shit what you give away because they don't even know who you are in the first place. And you can't be passive and waiting for someone to call you because, let's be honest, they're not going to. So you have to mix things up a bit. So let's go through this. Please write in the comments as I go along, say today, and agree, disagree, say I've tried it, say you're doing that one next or whatever it is. Let's do this. All right. First one. Number one, referrals. Easy. That's pretty simple. Self-explanatory. Your best client, your best next client is a referral. But this is the difference. Don't just say, hey, can you tell people about me? I want you to go out of your way and I want you to print something that is a really cool gift, that is branded, that you can put your name to it, that you can give to a client and go, hey, do you know anyone that would love an experience just like this? Write their name on it. This is the key. Kate Ellis, gift for you. And then the person will give it to Kate Ellis. If you just give 5 of these away, put it in the handbag, people will never see it again. First birthday cards and gift cards. First birthday cards, right? It's one of those things, and I should have had all this prepared before I started, but let's just roll with it. First birthday cards, there used to be a program called Send Out Cards, right? And they would actually send out a card for you that looks like this. Send Out Cards was the business name. And it would send out a card to the clients. A little cake, a lot of fun, your little boy's turning 1. Invite people back into your studio. When was the last time you received something in the mail that wasn't a bill? That's number 2. Number 3, calendar marketing. Oh my gosh, the world has given us the opportunity of calendar marketing. Can someone tell me what the 20th of February is? In the chat, please tell me. What is the 20th of February calendar marketing? If you are a pet photographer, this is right up your alley. Please put it in the comment. What is it on the 20th of February this year? It's only a few days' time. Or tomorrow. What's tomorrow? For all those people, what's tomorrow? Today's the 13th of February. So what is tomorrow? Anybody? National Love Your Dog Pet Day is the 20th of February. If you're a pet photographer, you should be doing a promo around that. If you're a family, couples, boudoir photographer, you should be doing a promo around Valentine's Day, like Christmas, Mother's Day, Father's Day, International Dog Day, Horse's first birthday. The calendar is full of events. You need to plan. Prior preparation prevents piss poor performance. Number 4, Facebook strategies. Now there's a few here. There's what we've said is you pay to play, right? Pay to play, you do a Facebook ad, you're off and running. The next one is an evergreen ad where you've got a silent Facebook promotion in the background. It's called a dark ad. It's not always visible to everyone, but it's just a sponsored ad. You can retarget it, you can remarket it, you can do lots of different things. Okay? The other Facebook thing is just passive posts. Now don't just put a post and go, baby Elijah, 5 days old, Rosetto family, beach shoot. Like, get some heart and soul behind what you do. Family of the season, number 5. Well, that was 6 or 7. 6, 7. Family of the season, the dog of the year, wedding of the year has got to be one of my favorite marketing strategies of all time. It will never change because this generates hundreds of leads in a short period of time that is a bridging the gap of a referral of somebody else. And it is a brilliant marketing strategy that costs you very little money. And once you set it up once, it is literally rinse and repeat until the cows come home. We used to do Family of the Month since 2010, every single month, religiously, until I left in 2015. And I'm sure Karina still does it every now and then as well. To be honest, I'm not too sure. All right, where are we going here? Are we catching up? Are we keeping up? Are we still here? Good to see. Third-party alliances and strategic alliances, whatever you want to call it. This is relationship building. This is key. It could be a hospital, optometrist, no, a podiatrist, no, a gynecologist, no. I don't know, a 4Ds. I've lost my brain completely. It could be a gym. It could be a dog groomer. It could be an orthodontics place. It could be a kitchen company. It could be renovating houses. Like, your third-party alliances are generally your best ones of people that you know that are trusted and love and friends. Your accountant, your financial planner. So I gave 10 of these to my accountant, who gave them to her 10 favorite clients. From her 10 favorite clients, I think 6 or 7, 6, 7, I'm going to keep doing that, came into the studio. And because she knew that they had money, the average spend was like 3 or 4 grand. Third party alliances, use them, people. Now, kindergarten, schools, fetes, fairs, active marketing. Now, kindergarten, schools, fetes, and fairs, they are looking for sponsorships and donations and all sorts of things. Now, I know a very good friend of mine, I won't say their name, they would literally target all the community groups, schools, fetes, fairs, charity events, and give them a $1,000 gift voucher and 2 $500 or $400 gift vouchers, and then give them to like 80 to 100 companies all around the Victoria area. And think about it. These are auctioned off. They're not raffled. People pay for them. So just think about it. If you've got 100 companies or organizations you're working with, and all of them have 3 of these, that means you've got 300 people that have brought your photography experiences specifically, which means that's 300 shoots. Even if you get a third of that, that's 100 photo shoots that people have paid for that want to come into your space. Repeat clients, client reactivation campaigns. Make sure I always will say your best clients are the clients that you've had in the past. But this is a part where it's hard if you're a new business because you've got no clients. You've got no clients. So it really only works for businesses that have multiple, have hundreds, 50, 100, 300, even better if there's like 1,000 clients. Because let's be honest, there's a second child, there's a third child, there's the new puppy, there's just so many opportunities to photograph. Did a really awesome interview with Natalie Howe. She's made $80-something thousand from one family specifically, who have come back to see her time and time and time again. It's awesome. Fridge magnet. Fridge magnets. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, man. Man flu sucks. Anyway. Fridge magnets. These are fridge magnets. No, they're not. Where's my fridge magnets? Here they are. Fridge magnets. Really simple. Fridge magnets. When you photograph a maternity, a newborn, right? It's going to take a little while for them to come back to you. Let's use this one. Rachel from New Zealand. So what you do is you just put a little a magnet on the back. You put your photography experiences on, a date and time, and that sits on your fridge. Now, if you're a social person and people come over to your house, it's like your fridge turns into a little billboard. And it's really simple, and it reminds people. It also reduces cancellation rates because you've got something to look forward and to work towards. Is anyone liking fridge magnets? Is anybody doing them? If you don't, do them. They're really fun. They're really simple. They're really easy as well. We're only up to number 10. Promotional branding, promotional material. You've got pens. You've got tape measures. You've got all sorts of random stuff that you can do promotional material with. If you're a dog studio, you can get your promotional material branded with a doggy squeaky toy. Like, there's so much fun promotional material that you can use in your business to promote your business. And it's fun, it's simple, it's easy. I know Kate Alice, I know that you're here. Your promotional material is not a promotional material that's shitty. It's a beautiful necklace that you give to your clients. That is absolutely stunning. I'm not going to say too much about it, but you do it very well. Educational videos. Oh my gosh. Studio tour. In the comments, please tell me, do you have a studio tour on your website? Please tell me you do. Studio tour on your website, or a portrait experience on your website, something that is a great production video that showcases who you are and what you do. This is a marketing strategy. I can tell you now, you can spend 20 minutes on the phone telling people who you are and what you do, or you can send them a 1 minute, 2 minute video and it wraps it up in a ball straight away, and they understand what you do in your marketing. They understand what you do in your business instantly. Studio tours are the best. And then educational videos, you know, do a what to wear, what to bring, how to prepare for your photo shoot. Boudoir photographers, I know that Allison's done how to stretch. What's your beauty routine leading up to it? All these different things. Educational videos are a great way to show your expertise in what you do. Headshots. Now, obviously, if you're a pet photographer, this isn't going to work for you, but anyone that does headshots, personal branding at all, like, this is an opportunity to get started into people's worlds. So I'm going to skip a few and go somewhere else with networking, right? When you go to a networking event, one of the first things you should do, and I'm going to ask a question and I'd love for you to comment on this. One of the first things you should do is let me follow you on socials. Now, why is that? Why is it important to follow people on socials when you just meet them? Anybody? Anybody? Give you a hint. You're prejudging them. You are literally prejudging the person. You're seeing who they are. Have they had professional photography in the past? Do they look professional? How big a business do they have? Do they have professional photography? Do they have professional headshots? Then it's your opportunity as a photographer to go, hey, why don't I do a headshot for you guys? Or when was the last time you updated your content? Or whatever it is. It just opens the door to a massive opportunity. We're going to keep going. For all those people that have a studio space, this is a funny one, but it always worked. Christmas in September. After school holidays, put up the Christmas tree straight away, put it in the studio, and put a chalkboard on it or a whiteboard or something that says how many days till Christmas. Put presents of artwork under the Christmas tree in a ribbon so that people can see that it's like a Christmas gift. And you're like, gee, you're a bit early for Christmas, Mark. It's like, yeah. And if you want your artwork back for Christmas, you need to order it by the 1st of December. So when you do have clients come through in like November, September, October, November, in November you can go, hey, what did you sort out for Christmas for your family yet? Wouldn't it be nice to have one less thing to think about? It does increase your sales. Baby journey. Now, I know that there's photographers out there that go, my average sale is £1,500 or $1,500 or $2,000. Now, that's not, sometimes people fudge the figures a little bit. It's not per sale, it's the lifetime of a client. But these work really well. If you're a business that can look after your clients from maternity, newborn, sitter, Kate Smash, family, get them in a baby journey plan. Now, because sometimes it's a volume game, it's a process game, it's keeping your clients on board, it's keeping them in the flow. Because if you're a very efficient shooter and you've got an efficient studio and you can get them in and get them out and feel loved all at the same time, you can do a shoot in half an hour each of these. Maybe newborn's a bit different, obviously, but a sitter doesn't take long, Kate Smash doesn't take long. But if you can make $300 to $800 per shoot that you do, that's just going to, like, the lifetime of a client be huge. So if you've got 100 clients going through this process and you can get a $3,000 average, that's 300 grand per year of 10 clients only. You just got to look after them at every stage. It's a bit of effort, but it does work. Mini sessions. We love a mini session. Christmas is obviously the biggest ones. Mate, I've got some photographers in the PBBN that Christmas minis, they shoot anywhere between 100 to 500 family shoots. They bring anywhere between $10,000 to $60,000 per year just on Christmas minis alone. It is insane. It is a lot of work, but gee, when they're systemized and organized, they just work brilliantly. Hey, we've got a fair few people watching this. This is awesome. Write in the comments if you're agreeing, if you're loving this. Oh, someone just left when I said that. Anyway, walk-in traffic. Now, this is different. If you don't have a commercial space, it's a bit different. But you'll be surprised. Walk-in traffic, like, open the door. Let people know that they're welcome to come into your space. Okay, it's okay to have people come and see you. Kindergarten, schools, fates, fairs, and daycares. This is a little bit more passive one. This isn't active. This is passively being present. This is putting beautiful artwork of your families and your kids and your pets and your things in your daycare and in your spaces. What it is also too, you can sponsor events. You can do sponsorships for carnivals, fates, fairs, and all sorts of things. They love all that type of stuff. So look at opportunities to like passively work with your schools and kindergartens and fates and fairs. And it's like, what do you need? So a really quick example, right? I photographed the family. She was a early childhood care worker, right? She's like a manager. So I was chatting to her and I'm like, what is your center need that you can't get? And she's like, I'm not sure. I'm like, does your center have a good digital camera to take photos of everything? Now, I worked in childcare just before this process, so I knew that you need a lot of quality assurance and proof that what you're teaching and doing things. So I was like, hey, would you like Enhanced Studios? Would you like my photography studio to fundraise with you to raise money to buy a camera so that you can take photos of your kids? She's like, great idea. We came up with a form. To be honest, I don't even know if I've got the form still. We came up with a really cool form. I don't even know if it's here. No, it's not. It was very similar to something like this, where it had a tear-off slip at the bottom, and it kind of went, help us fundraise for a camera, $50 photo shoot, $50 goes back to the school, and then we're going to buy a camera. We need 10 families to be involved. They got their 10 families. I gave them $500 and they brought a camera. We had 5 to 10 families come into the studio. Wasn't a huge average, but for $1,000, $1,500, you know, that's still $15,000, $12,000 that I didn't have. So it's just about finding opportunities. Okay, where are we up to? Thank you gift for your corporate partners. Stay in touch with your corporate partners, strategic alliances, all that type of stuff. It's really important that you do this because someone else will come and swoop on in. So the reason why you got to stay top of mind. So I had a great friend of mine who was a real estate agent who did corporate gifts for me for about a year. He was getting married. Because he's getting married, I was his wedding photographer. Because I was his wedding photographer, he spoke about his wedding a lot. And then when he was selling the properties when he was getting married in that period, he was giving out more gift vouchers than I could keep up with. And we were getting so many leads because we kept that relationship up and going. You've got to keep the relationship going. That was number 19. 20, I've already spoken about it a little bit. Networking. For the love of everything, get your ass out of the computer, out of your desk, and in your community space. You can go to virtually any. Even if you look on Facebook groups, call a Chamber of Commerce, call your community groups, message your community groups. What networking groups are out there? All right. You'll be surprised how many networking groups are out there. How many meetups, how many catch-ups, how many breakfasts, how many lunches. Now, I'm not talking about doing BNI because that is a big pain in the ass, but I'm talking about just social events, right? Go and meet people. I was at a social event last Wednesday. Now, obviously, photography business coaching, there's no photographers there. Actually, there was one, weirdly. But there were like 10 people, 15 people in the room. It wasn't very big. But if I was still a photographer, I know that every single person in that room needs a new headshot, has a website, needs to create content, and I would have offered a free complimentary headshot to all of them. Why? Because I want them in my photography studio space. I want to chat with them one-to-one. I want them to come in and see the beautiful artwork. I want them to experience what we do. And then I'm going to invite their family. I'm going to invite their team. I'm going to organize a corporate gift. I'm going to create something from nothing. This is your ability as a photography business owner Sometimes think outside the box and go, I need to create something from nothing. I've got no leads coming through. I need to pull a rabbit out of the hat. This is where you need to step up. Google AdWords. Google is great. Google is awesome. Make sure your Google profile, your Google business profile is up to date. It's working and everything else. What am I trying to skip through to? Let's go expos. Expos and markets. Expos and markets, they're really hard work. They're time consuming. They're costly. But where else are you going to get 500 to 5,000 people walk past your stand, walk into your space in a short period of time that's not online? It costs you money. It's an investment. You need to be very smart with it. Very quickly, there's two skills here. One, major prize and giveaway, generating leads. Two, selling gift vouchers and selling experiences. They do work. They take time. They take money. But I tell you what, when they're done properly, each expo we did would bring in anywhere between 80 to 120,000 per expo. And we did 3 of those per year. Once you've done one, it is a bit of a rinse and repeat. But your first one's the hardest. The other ones keep moving through. Are we still writing things down? Adam, you've written down 5 ideas already. Fantastic. VIP groups, Facebook groups. We are going to get back onto Facebook. Facebook groups. This is generally for boudoir photographers, women's empowerment. Something about women empowering women that make a massive difference in here. But Melissa, being a newborn photographer, new mums, these Facebook groups are about creating a safe environment for your target community group. Wedding groups, getting married in a particular region. They're looking for advice. They're looking for connection. They're looking for people that they can trust. They're looking for people that you can connect with. There's so many reasons why to do a group, but you do have to nurture it. But when you nurture it and when it works well, that is a massive prize pool that will be the gift that keeps on giving. All right. Email signature. This isn't marketing. Yes, it is. Go to your email signature right now and for the love of God, make sure it's hyperlinked. Do you know how frustrating it is being on your phone and you can see the email signature with your beautiful profile and your name, and then it's got your name and your phone number and your email and your address and your socials and everything else, but it's a bloody JPEG and you can't press the button and you just want to look on their Instagram or you just want to call them and you can't press a button to call them and press call. You have to write the number down or look it on your computer or something. For the love of everything, I know it's a small thing, but make it easy for your clients to engage with you. Write in the comments now, do you have your email signature as a JPEG or a hyperlink? Because you seriously need to make sure that it's just simple, but make it simple and easy for your clients to connect with you. Guerrilla marketing. Love guerrilla marketing. One of my friends used to go to the Apple store and put her URL into all of the computers because it was fun. When we had a studio, QR codes were not a thing. If I was now, and I think I would just put a QR code on the wall and see who scans it and have some fun with it. I know that Alan Moyle has just done a campaign of big posters, and he's like, I'm looking for what is it? Looking for doodles, as in cavoodles and poodles. No, looking for all sorts of doodles. Looking for big poodles and doodles. Anyway, it's quite funny. Alan's weird, and we love him, but it's a great guerrilla marketing strategy because it's super fun and super creative. All right, we're still going through number 27. We got heaps to go. I'm trying to go faster. Radio is really expensive, so I wouldn't ever pay for radio. But what do they need? They need photography of their jocks, not their jocks or underwear, of their jocks, of their DJs, of their people. So we used to partner with Light FM, which is a radio station in Victoria, where I used to photograph all the DJs that came to the station, and we used to print things for the wall and do their billboards and stuff. I didn't want their money. I didn't want their $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. I wanted their radio time. So what they did is they used to give me chunks of radio time, and then they used to fill in radio time with my ad whenever they felt the need for it. Free radio. It was awesome. Sporting teams, like we talked about promotional material before. Natasha March in Queensland, her kids play soccer. In the winter time, it rains. If you're in Melbourne, it rains all the bloody time. She got 10 umbrellas made with the soccer club's name and her studio name on it. So at half time, when all the girls are huddled in the rain, they had umbrellas with her branding on it that all the families saw. It's not going to get you business straight away, but you are going to have the conversation of like, oh, thanks, Tash, for the umbrellas. It's really cool. Weddings. Let's go weddings. Wedding guests. Like, when you do online galleries, obviously your bride and groom see the photos first. Obviously, that's an obvious one. But have an opportunity to send out that wedding link, get them to send it to all their friends and family, and all their friends and family need to register to see their photos, name, email address. Then out of all those people, they go into your database and you have to tick the box and all that kind of stuff. But then they're in your database and in your ecosystem. We all know as a wedding photographer, the likelihood of other people getting married at the wedding you're at is really high. So use that opportunity. Or they might want to do family portraits and you might send them out because it's Christmas or it's Valentine's Day or International Dog Day, and it's like whatever. But use your wedding guests to reach other people. All right. Local newspaper. Now, I don't have it here, or do I have it here? No, I don't have it here. They're always looking for stories. So from a photography side of things, like, have some sort of story you send to your local newspaper or magazines or something local. Whether it's a Dog of the Year, a charitable marketing, a book project, or anything like that. And I'm coming to those ones. Actually, it's next. But like, they're looking for feel-good stories. So if you do have a feel-good story, share it with them. You'll be surprised how easy it is to get into the local newspapers if you just share it. Book projects. Oh my gosh, projects in general. Away Tales of the World project. 40 over 40 project. 50 over 50 project. The Oodles project, Certain Dog project, Twins project. There's a project for everything, right? But book projects are a great scenario. Little Ballerinas, Boys in Their Trucks, ABC project, whatever. There's so many strategies to do this, but that's what it is. It's just a strategy. The methods are different, but the strategy, the principle's the same. The book project is one of those things where it's like, it's a long program. It's a long process. It's going to be months of marketing. So it's really good for your marketing because it's not a hit and you're there and gone. It's a process over time. So it's a really good marketing strategy to have throughout the year and then produce a book for Christmas. Anyway, business card draw. I know it's old school business cards. Who does business cards these days? But some people still do. Especially in business networking events. There's always fun business card draws. Local message boards. I spoke about this the other day, right? I know that like you don't want to go down the local fish and chip shop and you're a luxury studio and you're putting up a poster, right? That's not what it's about. But there are lots of local places that you can put up your photography business and put it into the space of other businesses and places. You just need to look around at that. Community spaces are the best. I've always dared people to do this, but they just don't. This next one. Create a theme song. Now, who's old enough here to know that there was a photography studio in Melbourne that had a theme song? Let's wait to see in the comments for this one. If anyone's been around for 20 years, they will know that the Good Morning Show used to play it all the time. And it wasn't on radio, it was a Good Morning Show, and it was on their advertising all the time. I'm waiting for someone to write a comment. Who knows the photography studio in Melbourne specifically that used to have a theme song? I will post the clip to this later. But no one's got me? No? Doesn't matter who you are, we'll make you look like a movie star. Put your faith and trust in me. Come to exclusive photography. I still remember that. Oh my gosh, Shane Monopoly, you do my head in. That was the song on the morning show that you used to watch 3 or 4 times every single morning. He was on TV. Exclusive photography, yes. They had it in Perth as well. Erica, thank you for playing the game. But, oh my gosh, I tell you what, that guy was a freaking genius. And that song was stuck in stuck in my head, and I haven't heard it for 15 years. Create a theme song. I dare you. I dare you to create a theme song. Where are we up to? Business to business relationships with other photographers. This is not about you. Okay, Kelly Box, I know you're here. And Adam from Tagulawa, I know you're here. Kelly and Adam, you guys are only half an hour away from each other. You guys are a part of this business to business relationship photographer. Adam, you don't photograph families at all. So you can refer Kelly. Kelly, I know you do photograph pets and dogs and animals and things, but when you're booked out or unavailable, send them to Adam. I used to work with Andrew Harrison from Passionate as a wedding photographer. Clients used to go to him, clients used to come to me on the same night because we were only so far from each other. And we knew that I knew that you know, and you know the bride that knows that they've already seen someone else. And I was like, have you seen someone else? And they're like, yeah, we just saw Andrew. And I'm like, oh, from Passionate. And I'm like, awesome. As long as it's between me and him, I don't care who you choose. We're both awesome. It's the type of scenario. Because I would send brides to him and he would send brides to me and the wheel goes round. It's okay. It's that professional relationship. It all comes out in the wash. Kate Smash. Kate Smash is one of the things that I pretty much... I was one of the original Kate Smash people in Victoria back in 2008. No, 2013. Do you know why I know that? Because his name was Edmund, and he had his 14th birthday only like recently on Facebook. And I was like, he was my first ever Kate Smash person. I needed an opportunity and a reason of why people come back to us. So we were photographing 500 families per year, 200 newborns per year. And I needed a reason for people to come back and there he is, Edmund. That's in here. Very first ever Kate Smash. See it? See it? That one there. Very first ever Kate Smash. Even Tom. See Tom? That's my nephew. He's now 17. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Anyway, we needed an opportunity to come back in. So we invented doing Kate Smashes. It was only just new to the industry and we made sure we rocked at it. And I tell you what, we sold so many Kate Smash photography shoots. It was just an excuse for them to come back in the studio. Find excuses for people to come back into the studio. Is anyone writing what number I'm up to? Because I'm up to number 44 and I swear I've done so much more. Lumpy mail. Send something. Post something. How many times do you get something in the mail that's not a bill these days? It's boring as batshit. Go see Michelle at Bespoke Packaging and look through the 5,000 items that you could potentially get as promotional material, and maybe there's something there that you can send to your clients as a bit of a gift or after a photo shoot. Personal brand stuff. There's so many things you can do. All right, we're at to shopping center displays. You know, like we used to do shopping center displays a long time ago, especially when it came to like professional studios and then selling gift vouchers to do a professional shoot. Nowadays, it's really just pop-up studios in shopping centers. Anyone that runs a big professional space kind of cringes at this because it's like, oh, shopping centers. But I tell you what, these shopping centers are making bank. They're making a lot of money and they're doing really well. So yeah. Editorials and blogs. Educate your clients on stuff. I know Natasha Marsh, I mentioned her before. Family Photography by Natasha in Brisbane. Her blog isn't just full of look at this family, look at this family, look at this shoot, look at this newborn, look at this sunset. It's all about her demographic and educating her clients, right? So be helpful in your blogs. How to prepare for your shoot, how to set up your shoot. 25 ideas to keep kids busy during the school holidays. It's not just all about photography, it's about understanding your target market. Who's still with me? In the comments, can you just write your name? I really need a drink, but I finished my coffee. In the comments, who's here? Connie's here. Who else is here? Connie's here, Natalie's here, Kelly's here, Eric is here, Luke is here. Good to see you here. Another funny one. I know it sounds funny. No one does this anymore because it's just, who does this stuff? It's stupid. But someone used to sell like photography gift vouchers on eBay and Amazon because it's like when you buy a gift voucher and you don't want it anymore and you sell it on to someone for cheaper. That's what a photography studio strategy was selling their own gift vouchers on eBay and Marketplace. But it worked because people were actively looking for something and it was a deal and people brought shit. I don't know. It's weird. TV, I mentioned before, exclusive photography, Shane Monopoly. He was on TV and he did exceptionally well for so long. Yes, it's going to cost you now a fortune to be on TV. But if you're creative, you can find ways to get on TV. Actually, no. Okay. So, no. Kerry Martin was on TV only last week for the dog projects that she does. And it was free. She didn't pay for it. She travels around Australia photographing the most amazing dogs, not just like, oh, look at my dog's amazing, but like skilled, like sniffer dogs, blind dogs, like amazing dogs that have a story. And she was on TV about it and promoted herself and her photography brand to all of Australia. And it was free. You've just got to get creative. Oh, what are we up to? Wall displays in shopping centres. Wall displays in shops. Wall displays in doctor surgeries, optometrists, dentists, physios, third-party marketing, strategic alliances. You need to get your artwork seen by people. Put a plaque against the wall. Get a little stand. Like this one. Get a little stand and put a QR code on it so when they come to the shopping centre, the place where it's like, like, have a look at my Instagram photos. If you're a pet photographer, do it in a pet store. And I tell you what, it would be amazing to just have one page of like, do you want to see the funniest ever looking dogs in this area? Or meet the dogs in the area? Like, I don't know. Come up with something. Get creative, people. Stop being boring. All right. Sell gift cards to a local business. All right, I'm going to go back. So, we worked with a pet store. It wasn't a big pet store. It's like an independent. Now, what do pet stores sell? They sell collars, they sell leashes, they sell food, they sell products. Essentially, it's a store. They sell products. What is your photography experience? It's a product. So, we set up a point of sale that you could purchase photography sessions for your dog and a Kate Smash shoots as well, because we did it at a party store, that people would actually pay to buy the gift at the store. The money will go to the store because it's a product, because that's what stores do. They sell products and they make money out of it. And then they would get a QR code that they scan, and then they would come into our photography business. Did we sell 10,000 products? No. Did we sell 100 products? Not really. I reckon we sold about 10 in about a year or two. But do you know how many people from the party store down the road who saw our products, who came to our studio, who said, "Ah, you sell those Kate Smashers at the party shop down the road?" Yes, we do. That is us. It's all about being present and being found. Ain't that right, Connie? Where are we up to? Update your database. Send out a bulk email. Update your database. I'm not going to go on about that one. YouTube. Long form video, short form video. All right? Long form video. YouTube. Education on you, your service, your products, how to prepare for shoots, what to bring, what to wear, how to size artwork, how to look after your kids, how to prepare your dog, how to prepare your kids, what is the experience like, what to pack before your newborn shoot comes in. It could be a short version like a reel or a story. It could be a long version for YouTube. It could be for both. Now, cat's out of the bag. I'm actually doing this in 2 spots. Does anyone know where I'm doing this in 2 spots? Write in the comments, because I'm actually doing this in 2 places right now. Because I'm doing 2 audience at the same time. There's one here, your Facebook Live. There's one here, up here, your Instagram Live. I'm cheating. Is it working though? I don't know. Instagram, there's only 3 people. This Facebook group, the Professional Photography Business Network, there's 24. That's nice. Anyway, moving on. Same day slideshows at weddings. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite as a wedding photographer. Talk about peaking out and talk about stressing out on a wedding day. But I tell you what, I guarantee that every single time I did a same day slideshow of the wedding at the reception that night after the speeches, after the speeches, I guarantee to have at least 1 to 5 wedding inquiries on that night, and I will generally book at least 1 or 2 every single time. Same day slideshows were my favorite for sure. I loved them. Very stressful, but I tell you what, it was free advertising to 200 people in the room who knew who you are and your name and everyone else. If you're a wedding photographer, have you ever done a same day slideshow, Erica? Just wondering. All right, 58, I think. Soup Thursday. Soup Thursday. A good friend of mine, Dean, in Tasmania. On a Thursday for lunchtime, he had soup. And he invited all the businesses, because he had a corporate space, to come to his studio for soup on a Thursday. This is years ago. I don't know if he does it still. He probably doesn't. But why do that? It was just an opportunity to connect with people in your area. It was an opportunity to connect with people having lunch. That's it. That's all it was. A little bit of fun. What else are we up to? Oh, your answering machine. Oh, I call so many of you guys, so many photographers. Your voicemail is shit. Like, fits your voicemail to be professional. Are you a professional photographer? Are you a professional business owner? Or are you a mum or dad who's like, hey, it's Mark. Sorry, miss me. Don't leave a message because I won't listen to it anyway. Bye. Some messages are like that. It should be, thank you for calling Mark Rossetto. I'm currently unavailable right now. I'm probably blah, blah, blah. Give me a call back on, leave a message or send a text and I'll get in contact with you soon. You'll be surprised how many of you have shitty voice messages. Okay. Give away your expertise as a photographer. Now, sometimes you need to think of the bigger picture. It's not always about making money and it's not always about you. Let me give you an example of a triple threat of an amazing event that we covered and connected with, where we're going to use like 6 marketing strategies at the one time. I photographed the family. That family, her mum had a brain cancer. They started a charity called Blackwood 8. Blackwood 8 is the name of the street, and there's 8 houses in the street. That charity runs a black tie event, and I said I would love to sponsor it. I can photograph the event for you because I would love to do that for you and capture those moments and just give you all the photos as a gift. And why don't we raise some money, Expo style, raise some money at the same time. I'll bring my photography and a stand and some products, and we'll sell gift vouchers for $50, and the $50 will go back to you. And while I'm there, I'm going to give away a $2,000 gift certificate as a live auction item that you can sell on the night and make money from. And they were like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Can you do that? And I was like, yes, I am, because I'm so lovely. And there were 300 people in the room at $100 a ticket each. They were my absolute prime target market. And we booked like 10 or 15 shoots, and the average was ridiculously high. And then I gave them more money as a thank you as well. And it was about finding opportunity. Do you understand the heart of what we're doing with this marketing strategies? Am I making sense? Opportunity is everywhere. I want you to write in the comments now. Write in the comments now, because I'm needy as. Opportunity is everywhere. You need to open your eyes. Stop putting your blinkers on and only looking in one spot. You need to open your eyes and look for opportunity everywhere. Because those photographers that go, oh, I've got no work coming through, I don't know what to do next, I've done everything. Have you really done everything? I've got 20 to go. Speaking events, podcasts, massive. You have an expertise. People looking to connect with you. If you're a woman in business, totally different rant here. If you're a woman in business, connecting with women in business, men suck at this. But women in business love women in business. And they will have speaking events. They'll have podcasts. They'll have meetings. Share your expertise. Business awards, Telstra Business Awards, local business awards. Okay, so 2 of you wanted to play the game to write opportunities everywhere. Thank you for the 2 of you. 2 out of 20. Come on now, people. Put some effort into it. You're putting as much effort into this as your marketing. Anyway, that's another thing. Business awards. Look for business awards. There's international... I've just gone distracted. There's... heaps of business awards, local business awards everywhere. Go get some business awards. Photography awards. Now, photography awards is one of those things where if you've grown up in the AIPP and WPPI and PPA and the SWPP and the NZIPP and the Unleashed Photography and the Rise Awards and the Portrait Masters, photography awards used to be quite huge. As being an award-winning photographer. I am a master photographer of the Icon Awards. You can't read any of that. There they are. Icon Awards. I'm a double master photographer for the AIPP. This is a marketing strategy. I was looking for my phone and realized it here. I had all my awards on my walls. I had all my award images on my walls. When I moved into my commercial space, I had them up for people to see. And do you know what? That almost gave me a license to charge whatever I felt like. Because people came in and they were like, wow, you must be really good at this. And I'm like, yes, I am. Look at all my awards. Not many people do them now because they think it's wanky. But I tell you what, there's still lots of merit in being an award-winning photographer, not by your mum, not by the local place. I'm talking professional organizations. Like, I never got the opportunity to be the family photographer of the year, wedding photographer of the year. I did win this once. I did have the travel runner-up photographer of the year that I accepted in a dinosaur suit. Go back to what's my Instagram page if you want to laugh at that one. Like, all these little things are important. Yes, Asia Pacific Photography Awards. Cindy, good to see you here. Awards are important. And if you don't know about them, I've actually got my next 2 podcasts are all about the awards specifically. All right. Get certified. Now, unfortunately, the AIPP died. It has been resurrected. To what extent, it's to be confirmed. But being a certified professional photographer, for me back in the day as a 25-year-old, I felt was really important. Now, you would get hundreds of influencers going, nobody needs to tell me what to do if I'm certified or not. No one needs to. You don't have to be certified. It's just another little feather in the market to say you're a certified photographer. It's like Ina, you saying you're a certified dog handler, or you've done dog training specifically, or newborn photography baby safety training. Like, you don't have to, but it does help just a little bit. Talking about help certified, like if I lived in Melbourne and I had to find a Melbourne newborn photographer, I would probably most likely go to Elle Payne from Always Belle Photography. Why? A, she's amazing. B, her photography is awesome. But C, the main thing, she's a pediatric nurse. I'm going to give my bundle of joy, my baby, my special little child to a photographer. I want to give it to a pediatric nurse who's a photographer because I know that they know how to look after my baby. Do you have to be a pediatric nurse? No, you do not. Does it help? Hell yeah. That's a huge marketing strategy right there. Adam, are you still writing down notes? Then I've got some fun ones. A dog bowl. You know, how many cafes do you go to and you can bring your dog, right? Dog specific cafe. Get a nice stainless steel dog bowl from wherever. Get a beautiful pet photography sticker on it, around it, in it, whatever it is, with a QR code on the inside, and give it to your local cafes, especially if it's in a line of shops. Because when pet people go to cafes, they're looking for pet-friendly cafes. Now, if that pet-friendly cafe has a dog bowl with your marketing on it, you'll be surprised that they'll look you up and scan it. Balloons. Balloons are fun if you want to do balloons. A-frames, signage, flags. Pardon me. You've got to be careful with this because if it's your home, you don't really want to be doing it too much. But, you know, if you do have a place to position a flag or a sign or something, it's super fun as well. Car signage, especially as location photographer. If you don't want to sign your car to be permanent, just get the magnets from Vistaprint and Officeworks and slap it on the side and on the back. You'll be surprised how much work you'll get out of it. And it might not even be get out of it. You get the, oh, I've seen you before. I've seen you before. I've seen that before. Oh, you're the one that drives that car. I've seen that before. You'll be surprised. Yes, Pamela. Love the doggy bowl idea. We did trolley coins. I don't know if I've got them here. Like I said, I should have been more prepared. We did trolley coins for ages as a gift. Because when you go to the supermarket, you need a trolley coin. So we had trolley coins. Billboard. I actually partnered with a local church who had a billboard, who needed photography for that billboard. And I used to photograph for that church every month, and I used to be on the front cover of their magazine and on their billboard in my photography style every single month on the Nepean Highway that has thousands, tens, hundreds of thousands of cars going past it every time. And I did it in my significant style with certain images so that people can recognize the brand. You don't have to pay for the billboard. You just need fine companies that pay for the billboard that need the photography done. Oh, brand your prints. I know branding your prints isn't such a big thing anymore. I know some people sign their prints, but even on the back of it, let me see if I've got something. No, I've got no old stuff of mine. Let me see. Oh, there you go. Even if you do this, little stickers on the back of your prints. This is me, this is Sedona, that's Lily, and that's Levi. Super fun, hey? Brand your prints so people know where they're coming from. It's crazy. I would. It's simple. Right, anyway. Branding your prints, because it's one of the things, sometimes they forget who you are, so you need to know who you are. Okay, what else are we doing? Hosting events at your studio. If you have a big enough studio, actually, Claire Pinder, we're coming to your studio next week. Host an event at your studio so that you can get people in your space. Host a mother's group, maternal health nurse, information evening, something in their group. Sorry, I'm running out of steam now. And I've been here for an hour and I think you guys are getting bored of me. What are we up to? Local photographs for a local magazine. Your packaging. Everyone loves an Apple product. Why? Because the packaging. The packaging's amazing. Like with your packaging of your prints, like elevate your brand in your packaging. We had bags. We had tissue paper with branding on it. It looked luxurious. It was fantastic. Testimonial videos. Like, make sure you get all testimonial videos from your clients or just referral videos. Not referral videos. 5-star reviews. Like, there's heaps. And I'm sure there's more. That was just like my list from like 10 years ago. There is so much opportunity that it is literally everywhere. It is everywhere. So when you say, I've tried everything, Mark, and I'm not sure what to do next, literally watch this video again. Hey, how you doing? Literally watch this video again. Someone said the other day, I think it was Ben Potter on a group, something about 100 times your business by Alex Mosey or someone. I don't know, someone. And it's like, I think the story was every day for 100 days, reach out to someone. Like, yeah, that's what you should be doing. Like, you don't need to buy a book to tell you that. Nothing like $0 in your bank account or 0 shoots in your diary to get you moving. Like, go do stuff. And if you're not sure what to do, pick one of the 80 ideas that I've just given you and do that. And after that, tomorrow, choose another one. And after that, do another one. Like, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So it's just really a matter of you, like, getting out there, and it's like, have you done everything? Now, in the PBBN, there is masterclasses full of marketing strategies that will generate hundreds of leads. There are interviews. There's 145 interviews from photographers all over the world who have gone and done all these different types of things. What I want you to do now, one last thing, in the comments, I want you to write what is one, what is just one? What is one either marketing strategy you need to learn or one marketing strategy you're going to do next? What's your next? Do you know what? Let's just do that. What's your next? What's your one marketing strategy out of these 80 that you're going to try that you may not have tried before, or you may have tried? You're going to re-see it. What is one thing that you're going to do out of this 80 different things? And then I'm going to leave you with this, and it's just really a matter of, like, I understand that business is hard. There's a lot to do. There's lots of work. There's lots of different things that we have to do. Lots of different things that we need to learn. But end of the day, your simplest marketing strategy is literally connecting with people, but it does take you time. You're not going to get more clients from sitting behind your desk. It's about getting in your community space. All right. So go do that. Have an awesome day. Enjoy whatever it is that you do. Choose one of these strategies and go from there. Just before I leave, we have got a Share the Love promo with the PBN at the moment. Thank you, Melissa Eldridge, for sharing that with your photography friends. It's 3 months for free. And this is the thing, right? I can give you these 80 strategies and I can tell you that most of you won't do anything about it because you can't be bothered, which is okay. Well, it's not, because it's your business hurting. That's not mine. But for all those photographers out there who are not in the PBBN, this is 3 free months. 3 months. Let's say that 4 times. It's the opportunity to learn, but you need to do it in 2 ways. You need to learn it. You need to apply it. If you don't apply it, there's no point doing it. So, If you are new to PVPN and you do want those codes, check on these pages. Reach out to me. It's free for 3 months. The coupon code is very simple. Share the love. Got my pink flamingo shirt on today to share the love, and I hope this helps. And I hope you can share it with your friends and your family and your other photography mates. It's about raising the standard of the industry one photographer at a time. So together we will conquer it. Anyway, I'm dying. My throat's gone. I need a drink of water. Enjoy your Friday. Peace out, guys. Bye.